All right, hey y'all. Here we go. We're making the passenger section of the T9 here, so you can see the kind of all the dimensions, all the technical drawing here. Now, I'm not sure why we didn't stay consistent with our top view, front view, side view. We would have probably had to throw in an auxiliary back view to get everything looking right here. But we have our two isometric views here that we can use to create the part. Now, these don't show all the details. There's actually a long, thin line, which you can see on the physical model. Go ahead and check that out when you want to. And it says T9 right here. You could put, whatever initials you want. So we're going to go through and we're going to build part of this. And I'm going to show you how to use the text tool so that hopefully you can make the whole thing once you see it. Now, of course, the first thing you're going to do is sign into your folder. Make sure that you're always working in your folder on Autodesk. I have already done that and signed into a new part. So we're going to start a 2D sketch here. And I'm going to start it in the XY plane, because the way that I'm going to build this is I'm going to look at kind of the front face right here, this like rectangle, and then I'm going to extrude it backwards. So that is going to be my strategy. Let's look at the dimensions we need here to make this front rectangle. It's 3.16 by 1.52. So I am going to make a rectangle, and I'm going to, use my usual trick, 3.16, where I enter it in now. I hit Tab, and now let me refresh my memory. 1.52 is our other dimension. We can't see it, but that's okay. 1.52, and I'll hit Enter. And now we'll click on the front here to kind of recenter everything. Okay, perfect. That looks great. Remember, if you need to use your dimension tool to add in some more dimensions, you can just do it like that. Okay, so let's extrude this now. Finish our sketch, and we will extrude right here. And I'm actually going to have it go the other way just for consistency's sake. We're going to extrude it backwards 3.16 inches. So let's type that in right here. 3.16. Very nice. Okay. And here we go. There's our box, but you can see it doesn't exactly look like the thing because we're missing the rounded corners, right? To get our passenger section, we want those rounded corners. So we're going to learn about a new tool that will allow us to do it. It's called the Fillet Tool. So right here, you can see R.30. That stands for a radius of 0.30 inches, and the 4 times means that there's 4 curved sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see all 4 of them. Each of them has a radius of 0.30. So let's add those in on our block here. Let's see, where is our fillet tool? Or I believe it's actually pronounced fillet. I'm not sure. I kind of like saying fillet more. And let's type in 0.30. There we go. And then we'll select all 4 of these corners. There we go. Got that one from underneath. And we got that one. You can use the view cube to move around if you need to. And we'll click check. Very good. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, looking like it. Now we have a couple more extrusions to put in. I'm going to put in 1 of the 3 extrusions. Keep in mind we need 1 on the front, 1 on the back, and 1 in the top here, along with some of the detailing on the side. I'm just going to put in 1 to show you how to do it. Then you can figure out how to put the other couple in on your own, hopefully. So looking at the size of this rectangle, it's 2.4 by 0.93. So we're going to start a sketch right here, and we're going to make another rectangle. And this rectangle, now I can't remember, what was it, 2.9, let's just check. 2.4 and 0.93, so 2.4 tab 0.93, enter. Now that looks good, like it's the right size, but it's a little bit off center, right? It's like a little bit shifted down and to the right. So to address that, I'm going to put in some extra dimensions. I'm going to put in this 0.39, which is a location dimension rather than a size dimension. It's the distance between this edge and that edge right there. And then do we have a location dimension in the vertical direction? I do not see one, which is interesting. Probably means that it's just right there in the middle. Oh, we do have one right here. I'm going to just assume that the 2 sides are the same. So 0.29 here in this vertical component right here. So let's go ahead and put those in. Right here goes 0.29. And then here goes, what is it, 0.39? 0.39. Let's check that and make sure we can adjust it. 0.39 was accurate. And now we can either extrude or we can use the fillet tool, the fillet tool right here within the sketch. So there's a 2D fillet and a 3D fillet. Okay, there we go. Oh, and now we added it when we didn't really want to. Let's hit a Control Z. I try to do all 4 of them at once just to save time and also just to keep it a little bit cleaner. Okay, there's 1, there's 2. All right, I guess it just does them separately. That's fine. There's 3 and 4. Let's finish the sketch, and now we are going to extrude it inwards right here. That is not what we want. We want to cut extrude, but we do not want to go all the way through. We want to do a cut of 0.57 inches, which I believe is accurate. Yes, 0.57 inches. Okay, there we go. We've placed our first extrusion, and we're looking good. Now, I'm going to let you put the extrusion right here on the top in, and I'm going to let you put the extrusion here on the back in, as well as doing some of the detailing, which is not shown on the technical drawing, but exists on the actual model. Right here, you need a long, thin kind of cut going through there. There's a couple of ways to do that one, and you also need to put your embossed logo on there. So I will show you how to do the logo. We're gonna start a sketch right here. There we go. Oh, start a 2D sketch. Okay, perfect. And we will use the text tool. Where is our text tool? There we go. And you can draw like a little box right here, maybe. Okay. And then you can type in what you want. I'm going to use my initials. Why not? And you can size it. You can also type in other things here, like 0.36. Maybe, I wonder if that will be too big. Let's see. There we go. That seems about the right size. Okay, you can change the font, everything else like that. And for the interest of time, I will shorten it up here. Now, once you have that that text, you can use the emboss tool, or you can do just a tiny extrusion. You can choose, do you want it to pop out or go in? There we go. We'll pick what we want. We'll have it go out just a short distance. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a little more than I wanted. Wow. Let's go to the browser view user interface browser. Now you can kind of see a key of what we've created, and I know we've used the browser a little bit to work on the cams project, but you can see there's the original extrusion I did, and if I open up the tree for that, there's the sketch, there's the fillets that I made. Here is extrusion 2, which was the hole, the cut extrude, and there was the sketch that generated it. Pardon me. Here is the emboss right here in the sketch that generated that. Let's right click on the emboss and let's edit feature rather than the sketch. And let's, instead of 0.1, let's go 0.01 and let's see if that looks a little bit better. Yeah, so that's a little bit like more small, more aerodynamic looking. You know, you're not going to kill your gas mileage with that. And then you can also do things like changing the colors here, and that's it. I think that's good. I'm going to just go ahead and end the video. Good luck making your part. Have fun.